There's a trend in government and in political and social circles that mistakenly believes compassion for people is helping them at all costs. For example, if they're addicted to drugs, give them safe injection sites. If they steal, don't prosecute them. If they're homeless, give them homes. If they're poor, universal income. What all of these strategies have in common, they take away any kind of consequences for negative behavior. You see, at one time, we grew up believing there are consequences to behavior. So if you did something wrong, negative things happened. If you do things right, good things happen. But that all went away. Now we are saying to people, no matter what you do, we're going to erase those consequences. And here's the craziest thing. We think that's going to help people change. It won't. You know, if you talk to drug addicts who have reformed and drug addicts who have gotten jobs and turned their lives around, it's because they got sick and tired of being sick and tired. They hit rock bottom. It wasn't because someone gave them a home and gave them money. Or drug addicts where they got free injection sites. They had to hit rock bottom. It was a negative thing, and that taught them to do something better with their lives or remain in that useless, terrible situation. Now we believe, oh, let's give homeless homes. That'll help the homeless problem. It will not. It will create more people who depend on free homes. Now, for the truly needy, those who truly are homeless for no fault of their own, let's help them. Let's help single parents. Let's help people who have gotten there by no mistake of their own. But what about the people who choose a negative lifestyle? What about people who continually live like there's no tomorrow and they expect everyone else to take care of them? Do you really believe it's going to help them when we set them up in housing or give them safe injection sites or let them continue stealing? It doesn't help. It just creates more trouble. You know, there is a thing to be said about negative consequences. Yeah, that's right. If you're on drugs and you use dirty needles and continue to use drugs and steal to use drugs and you overdose or you die, that is the consequence to that behavior. Other people may see that and say, I don't want that to happen to me. And it changes their behavior. But what if it doesn't? What if people continue down the road to destruction? I'm not saying this out of hate or a lack of compassion, but sometimes people are just going to die because they did the wrong thing. It's not because we're hateful. It's not because we're terrible. We can extend a helping hand, but we're not supposed to enable people in their negative behavior and take away all of their consequences. That teaches people nothing. If you really want to help people, you need to show them there's a better way, not just give them things. That simply creates more needy people. Isn't it logical? Why do we believe that if we put someone in a home, they're going to stay there? Or if we give people safe injection sites or make drugs legal, it will help them. The only thing that alters behavior is a consequence. Think about it. Throughout history, throughout education, throughout the criminal justice system, there are consequences for behavior. Take away the consequences, and the behavior persists. This is not hatred talking. This is, as somebody famous once put it, an inconvenient truth. I'm Tom Martino.